Hello, Jayborino here, welcome back. It's the Critter Campaign, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1 Mission 3, The Summoning. Arriving on Siddakar to find that the Dominion has struck first. Dr. Marko's herd meets its first true test in combat. With the Protoss artifact in hand, we continued our journey to Siddakar to reveal our findings at the Mason Institute. By the time we realized what we were walking into, though, it was too late. The Dominion had found the upper hand, breaking their tenuous treaty with the Siddak Republic by invading Mason City. Apparently, they recognized the value of our cutting-edge scientific research and wanted to take advantage of the military's misguided focus on defending more strategic and political targets. They're coming for our critters! Using the artifact, I would have to raise the area's flora and fauna into a force capable of driving out the invaders. This would be no small task, but I knew what I was doing, and I knew the importance of succeeding. Establish a base. Bring Dr. Marko to the reservoir. Destroy all enemy command centers. Doc, those aren't Siddak troops on the ground, but I see a landing zone outside the city I could take us to. We've been spotted. Bail out. Oh, dear. So destroy everything, and then bring Dr. Marko to a place. Oh, no. Okay, I think that was supposed to happen. All right, here's Dr. Marko. It's a dead end down here. Let's, I guess get started. We've got some Bengalis to get us going as well. We're all that's left of the local militia. The rest were either impressed or killed, and we're on the verge of surrender. We've got the spirit to make a stand, but we don't have the firepower to stand up against the Dominion garrison. They have the whole city and the Institute campus locked down. There's some SCVs. If you aid us in securing these resources, I will see that the city is liberated. My men are at your service.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, they're just to repair. Let's just look around for a brief moment. There's resources up here. I guess you guys load in. Like, we could put Dr. Marko in the bunker as well. That might not be a bad idea. Get out of the way, please. Okay, tank is set up. Bengalis, get out of the way. You guys move up here. I think what I'm gonna do is put a crystal formation like right in the middle here. And then we can harvest from both sides. That might be kind of a mistake, but let's give it a shot. And then let's also set up a Kadaran torch right here. We could also get a Ragnarsar den up here. So we have the ability to repair our tank. We just have to be careful that we don't lose stuff. That's why Dr. Marko's here. He does a lot of damage, and then we can also defense matrix him. And then we'll set up defenses here. We're gonna need to wait for the crystal formation to finish. We can get a primordial pit pretty early. And that allows us to make the electrolith, right. So unless they're dropping, I don't know if they're gonna be coming from this direction or not. We'll find out. I could also get a Ragnarsar den. Let's at least throw one to do that, and then they can return the minerals from down here as well. Yeah, it's kind of a weird setup that I've got going here, but it's fine. It's something.
Greetings, Command.
Interesting that they give us this little Terran force. I mean, I guess it'll hold us over for a little bit of time. I could build Kadaran torches over here as well. So I guess unit-producing structures also require the torches, if I understand correctly. Ragnarsar den's almost done. Crystal formation is done. Okay, bring Dr. Marko to the reservoir, which we can see up here. We could scout a little bit. We can't cloak with Dr. Marko right now. He's still got the defense matrix, though. Let's go ahead and grab our primordial pit. And let's get some more Ragnarsars. For more resources. We're going to need a lot of money. And I guess let's just grab one fellow and toss him on Vespine, because we want to start getting some of these upgrades that we know exist for the primordial pit. From the primordial pit. Looks like we have some other options here, too. Critter nest. Okay. Okay, repair, buddy. Oh, they're hitting Dr. Marko. Stop it. Defense matrix here. What is happening here?
Receiving headquarters.
Okay, well, we can't repair Dr. Marko or heal him in any way. And was that just like a normal opening attack that we were supposed to be prepared for in some fashion? I don't know. Ragnarsar combat, +7 splash damage. I don't really care about that. I'd rather grab this animal carapace. What else can we get? We want some electroliths. Let's grab a stone temple. Oh, that's right. We need a Kadaran torch for that. So let's grab this right here. Get back to mining. Get back to mining. That was an interesting opener. Unfortunately, our missile turret is destroyed, but that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Our SCVs have survived. Repair yourselves.
We have you on visual.
Unfortunately, yeah, Dr. Marko, he was like hanging out in the back and they just targeted him. Interesting. Okay, stone temple, so that way we could start getting Bengalis and then really anything else. Let's get 2. And then get back to mining. More Ragnarsars, perhaps. Probably get some more torches over here just for more production. It depends on what else we can make. Reservoir requires critter nest. Are we supposed to go to a reservoir or something like that? Okay, we can put an electrolith here. Let's get a group of electroliths right here. It's hard to discern where you can put the buildings. Like, the placement there appears like it's further up than it actually will be, interestingly enough. I mean, it's not that interesting, but, you know. Not a lot of resources here. We're going to have to build a force of Bengalis and whatever else we can make this map. I assume we'll have access to something else. Rootworm and Rhinodons. We can make Rhinodons. I don't know what the rootworm is all about. Let's go ahead and start Animal Carapace. And probably get one more Electrolith. Those are pretty good, it's just they die fairly quick. They're about as powerful as photon cannons, so not that much.
I read you.
Okay, cool. I wonder if, could we repair the Electroliths? That would be awesome. I doubt it, though.
Yes, sir. Reporting for duty.
Repair, yeah, just having this tank here is really useful. So now we can get a critter nest. We can put this anywhere, so just toss it down here. Could get more Ragnarsars, or we start making Bengalis. How much are these? 75. Yeah, Bengalis are okay. They're not super fantastic. But I don't know. I don't know what their upgrades really look like, to be honest, because the Primordial Pit is for the Ragnarsars, which is, you know, like, who cares? It might be the critter nest. And then whatever the reservoir allows us to get. We'll find out, though. Let's just wait for a brief moment and just hang out. We've got our defenses set up. I'm pretty confident, as long as Dr. Marko doesn't get focused down. He's already taken a little too much damage for my liking, considering it's a macro map and, depending on how long this takes. Level 1 includes attack range, +3 damage. So they had talked about these basically stack on each other. So let's get a reservoir next. These stack on each other where, like, this, you get level 1 and it gives you, like, attack range and something else. So it's like these types of upgrades, they provide additional bonuses at each level. So I guess, how much are Rhinodons? Pretty pricey. Let's get 4 of them, because that's what we can afford. A reservoir houses combat upgrades for the Bengalis, in addition to providing more herd support than a Kadaran torch does. It is a not, however, detector, and it does not generate the power field that some buildings require. Build your support structures accordingly. Okay, well, I mean, the extra supply is good. We definitely want the Bengalis upgrade. Let's go ahead and saturate this geyser a bit more, because I want to get the Bengalis upgrade. So this is +2 times 2 damage. So why isn't it just not +4 damage? Is it because they do 2 attacks at once, perhaps? And then level 1 includes a speed upgrade. So it's kind of like, it's like a mixture of your +1, 2, 3 attacks, but then also like a metabolic boost is included kind of thing. And it looks like they're pretty lengthy with how long they take to upgrade. So what were the other things that we could get? Nothing else. I guess we could see this rootworm requires a tree of life, but we can't make a tree of life, can we? No, we cannot. Interesting. Well, our next goal is to run up here. Well, let's get these Rhinodon out. I want to get these basic upgrades, and we're going to make some Bengalis as well. Need that frontline support. We're going to wait for our Carapace. Let's see. Explosive, and they do 20 damage. That's pretty good. Tree of Life. I don't have a Tree of Life. Okay, well, let's get a group of Bengalis out. The reservoirs seem like the obvious choice. Just because they give you more supply, so it's like more bang for your buck, I suppose. How much is the Kadaran torch? 75. Yeah, see, this is 75 gas as well, but we have an abundance of gas. For now, at least. We lost our other Bengalis, unfortunately. And I assume that this will flip up to 1 attack momentarily once the reservoir finishes its upgrades. The Rhinodons seem like what we're probably going to want to focus on. But the Bengalis, I guess we need some more for frontline support. Let's get some more Rhinodons. As long as we're bringing Dr. Marko as well, I think we'll have a pretty solid force. We could also bring our siege tank, because we can repair him. Or we just leave him here, and he'll probably just be fine. Not a lot of resources. This mapmaker seems to have an affinity for half-baked resource piles, not even like one normal one. Okay. This might be my chance to go and attack up that ramp.
Upgrade complete.
Are these done? Includes attack range. Oh, that's a pretty good upgrade. Now let's just wait. Let's just sit around and get these basic upgrades. It seems like they're going to have like a particularly big increase on what these units can do. So Rhinodons appear pretty good. We saw them at the beginning. Like they were able to like stasis and do some sort of area of effect. Get a few more Bengalis as well. I'd like to wait for the Bengalis speed upgrade because these are relatively slow and they are melee. So I think again I'd rather wait. All right, Dr. Marko. It's too bad he can't defense matrix himself. That would be cool. 30 piercing damage. Almost out of gas here. That's fine. We're stockpiling it. Choose your support structures wisely. Okay. It's done. This appears to be the same. Oh, level 1 includes a speed upgrade. So this is just more damage. We don't get the extra speed. Got it. Okay. I think Rhinodon, honestly, are probably the better choice. Okay, so let's take this group. We're going to attack up here. We're going to use Dr. Marko and defense matrix this one at the front. We're going to run in here. We're going to bring Dr. Marko with us. Get up this ramp. Okay, they appear to be reinforcing. Okay, they're extremely mad at us. Rhinodon, block them. Flank them. Yep, these Rhinodon are pretty good. Yeah, they're running through tanks as well. This is just because we attacked one of their buildings. They're not happy with us. I wonder if these units have a passive health regen. What is the range on these Goliaths? Good lord. There we go. So these Rhinodons are like Dragoons almost. Okay, so let's get up here and set up another crystal formation. There's nowhere to put a Rhinodon den or nest or whatever it's called, so. No dice there. This is for our security officer missile turret that shot them down. Okay, interesting. So we'll have more resources here, which is good because we're running out shortly in this location. We'll probably leave this on even once it's depleted. Yeah, let's grab this as well. Our Rhinodons. Yeah, they're basically Dragoons. So it's like Zealot Dragoon combo right here. We only lost one Bengalis in this attack. Please. Please. Let's grab one Kadaran torch. So this seems like it's going to be a hot area. Do these have any passive health regen? I wouldn't expect them to. No, they do not. Okay. Cool, so we've got +2. We've got good range here. They're going to keep trying to reinforce. We're just going to set up a few of these electroliths. Bzz. And then we'll be able to harvest more resources here momentarily. So you all come on up here. Okay, excellent. Please. Please get out of here. We could set electroliths up along these ledges too. Would be really good. Okay. So with our existing money, we need to rebuild workers. It looks like we're going to be leapfrogging from place to place. Oh, please. Okay, well, I was kind of prepared for that, I guess. Let's get another electrolith. Okay, we need another. I mean, we need even another base. Which direction do we want to go in? We have no easy way to scout. Yeah, so this will slowly get mined out. This is mined out. I think we have every upgrade available to us. I don't really care about the Ragnarsar combat, but yeah, maybe we're gonna have to use them. I don't know. We have a lot of gas, so we just make a lot of Rhinodons, I think, are the right choice. They're like Dragoons, but they can clump up a bit better, I think. Okay.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Did something get by here? Okay. We'll set up a little defense over here as well, because they're gonna fly through this area. And then one more electrolith here. That should be good. I'd like to pick a direction and go. What I'm thinking is we come down here. So let's do that, or at least move in this general area and see what we can find. And then Dr. Marko follow up behind. So sorry, Bengalis. They even make, I mean, they make the Zealot and Dragoon noises. That's the funny thing about this.
Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
Okay, we found another base. This is great. Let's clear this out and then figure out which direction the enemy typically comes from. Dr. Marko, let's move you down here. Another Ragnarsar. We're going to set this up as soon as possible. Okay, so now our Bengalis are fully upgraded as well. I think with the Carapace upgrade, the Bengalis aren't that bad. Last mission, I was pretty concerned that they would be pretty terrible, but they seem to be okay.
Transmit orders.
Okay, crystal formation, and now let's stockpile a little bit and then set up a bunch of defense. So we're gonna get a Kadaran torch here and down here.
Greetings, Command.
And we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. We can get like a couple more electroliths here just to be safe. Bzz. Okay, and I could definitely afford some more Ragnarsars. And then we need electroliths down here just in case. Just for like Wraiths. Not like the Wraiths are doing a lot of damage, but yeah, just like the building placement. See, even like the hitbox of it is, it's just the placement of the doodad is very strange. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just hard to kind of wrap your head around a little bit. Okay, electrolith time again.
We are under attack.
Can't build them there. We seem fine with the attacks. Question is, which way do we want to go next? We could go, there's like a bridge over here that we could go for, or let's leave these units like in the middle here. Dr. Marko took some more damage. If we lose because of him, I will be a little upset. Let's go ahead and throw down a save, because we're in good shape right now, I think. Excellent. So now we have two really well-performing bases. We've got defense set up. Placement of this Kadaran torch mildly bothers me. Not a lot, but a little bit. Enough to make it feel like a bother. Okay, and then we can get one more. So Ragnarsars are one supply? Yeah, they're only one supply. Good, good, good. Okay, now we've got two real mining bases, and we can build a whole nother army.
We are under attack.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yes, sir.
Even with just like the tank back here. I love the electroliths and how the attacks just sort of come out of nowhere. It's really intriguing to me. We can get more down here just as long as we can squeeze through. All right, more Ragnarsars. And then I have two stone temples at home. Maybe I want to attack up in this direction and clear that out, or we push into this because there is apparently another base up there with a geyser that we can get a Ragnarsar den at. And we're going to need gas. I can't afford that splash damage. Okay, decent harvesting. We could definitely afford more workers, but, well, no, not really. We can't. I'd like to. Let's make sure we leave an open area here for units to get through. We should always be bringing Marko for the defense matrix. That's a really versatile skill. Okay, there's the Rhinodons. I'll make more Bengalis as well. I wish these units healed themselves, because they are...
Excellent. Commencing.
I mean, they are biological, but so are Marines. They don't heal themselves.
Let's roll. Excellent.
Looks like maybe this whole area is unbuildable, so they're kind of like telling you, like, don't build here. Don't set up defense here, asshole. Because I assume that they bring in dropships or something. Okay, looking good. Here comes some more Rhinodons. I could probably afford more production now. Where would we put it, though? I could also try to attack over here.
Greetings, Command.
I think we should attack from both... Nah, actually, no. I think we should bring everything over here and then attack up through this area, because it's not as tight, and we can just attack on open front. This is good. We're stockpiling a little money for now. We can set up a few more stone temples. Okay, 3 is fine. Maybe a little overkill. It's probably okay. Bring these guys over. We got the Bengalis coming out. These units feel like they take a while to build. Also, even the building icon is... the progress bar is different. There we go. Bengalis. I mean, I could bring Ragnarsars, too. I can definitely afford the Ragnarsar combat, because they do splash damage. That's good against Zerglings and Zealots and melee stuff, I think, but otherwise, they're not that good. But we'll get it anyway. We're going to need some more supply structures soon. All of our reservoirs are down here, which is a little dangerous, because if they come down here with, like, a bunch of wraiths and kill these 2 electroliths, we're going to be in trouble. Choose your support structures wisely. Better watch out. Ah! You might blow it. I think that's what that's saying. I can't really tell. Okay, more Bengalis. This is probably enough to skirt into the next part of the map. So we've just got our Zealot Dragoon combo right here. This is incredible, though. This map is just... I mean, these maps are just so weird and neat. Very different.
Greetings, Command.
I appreciate them. Okay, so let's... One of these is going to be in the front. Dr. Marko is going to defense matrix it.
Excellent.
Okay, and then we attack. That's not where you need to be. Okay, well, that's where they decided to attack. This is very dangerous with Dr. Marko. Look at all those tanks up there. All right, back up. Can we lure them to us, perhaps? Oh my god. There are so many tanks! What the hell? Alright, Dr. Marko. You're retired.
Affirmative, sir. Let's roll.
Are we maybe just, like, not meant to go in that direction? Alright, Dr. Marko, you're gonna sit up here for the rest of the time. Meanwhile, I guess a lot of Bengalis. We gotta get on top of those tanks. Who would have thought? Okay. We could also see what's up here. Yeah, there were like 7 or 8 tanks in this location. That's gonna be tough to push through. Have even more, we can definitely get even more stone temples now, so we can just pump out these units a little bit faster. Roar. All right. Yeah, see, we still got plenty of minerals here, so we can stockpile a bunch for now. I mean, we can only build out of the stone temples, so I guess we should be just getting more. Let's do it. Upgrade complete. Oh, that was the Rhinodons. If we're struggling with supply, which we're definitely not, we could run in with Rhinodons as well. Not Rhinodons. Ragnarsars, that's what I'm thinking. So we probably want to attack just down the same avenue. We're still looking for another base. We could try to attack across this bridge, but I think we've got defense set up here, and we don't really have to worry about that, so...
We are under attack.
Here's that large Wraith attack that I was kind of worried about. Do we have any Rhinodons? Actually, Dr. Marko's here. I like how his attack looks like an SCV repair. Just like little things like that. Okay, reset those back up. See, they're pretty cheap. I'm glad that our militia that we've inherited is still alive. Rhinodons, 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 Rhinodons. Bengalis, we can afford it. Maybe we want to see what's up this ramp. Maybe there's another base up here. Get him, Bengalis. Yeah, I mean, this is just an issue all the time, is enemy units, they respond to their allies getting hit, like, so aggressively that it's actually it's almost absurd. Okay, let's back up. And now we're on top of them. That was kind of lucky, actually. Okay, that's okay. We'll set up more electroliths down here because apparently they had a bunch of stuff. Now's our chance to attack, I'd say. I think. I mean, we lost most of these Bengalis. We got to get up there. And we can explore what's up in that other direction as well. Okay, well. Let's get in there. The Rhinodons are pretty good. And we got rid of that huge cluster of tanks as well.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
All of you get up here. Let's try to clean this up. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of our production structures. Let's get up here. Oh, look, more tanks. So many tanks. There we go. Bengalis, Rhinodons, Bengalis. Just spend the money. Make it happen. Our Rhinodons take a lot of damage from these tanks. That's definitely a challenge. It looks so there's gas here, but there's not even a. God, there's these huge clusters of tanks. Can you please stop? Okay, I think we have to wait again. We need to wait till we have more Bengalis. This is just the way that the enemy, just typically on the map is laid out. Is they're going to just reinforce with everything they have across the map constantly, which is okay, but they have tanks and we're restricted to ground units. We have no way to really counter them. Our Rhinodons die so quickly. I think because they're considered like medium or large units, we have to have a lot more Bengalis to get on top of the tanks without the Bengalis dying to something else, which is harder than it seems. So, still trying to push up. We'll secure this middle area and make a Ragnarsar den because we need the gas. Otherwise, we can't make any more Rhinodons. We could bring these Ragnarsar with us to attack as well if we really want. We might end up running out of money, which would be really sad, but also it is a real possibility. A lot of Goliaths. Okay, I think we're okay. We had like 6 set up here. Okay, how are we looking? I guess let's save again. And try one more time to push into this location. Yes, leading with the Bengalis is fine. Get on top of the tank. Please. Please. Okay, he's done it. There's another one over there. Bengalis, get on top of him. I feel like these Rhinodon, I mean, they're okay, but they're like, they don't really stand up for their cost.
We are under attack.
Feels like they die en masse. Keep following up. Man, we have thrown away so many resources here. More tanks. How? Oh my god! I don't know what to do here. The enemy must have like mass production across the map. They've just got to have like so much money and production. It must be absurd. I don't know how much Dr. Marko would realistically help at this point. I'm trying to destroy this command center. It should burn down if they don't repair it.
Greetings.
What I could have done was built an even larger army from the get-go. So, like, before we do that, again, we had saved right before this, is we just build more. We just wait for even more shit. It's tempting to maybe attack from the other direction. This is a tough one, though. Like, without a doubt, this is hard. We'll bring the Ragnarsars, too. See, doesn't it look like we'd have enough, but it's, I mean, there's... It's not just normal tanks, it's like 4 to 5 tanks at a time. So they must have a huge area of production elsewhere that we can't see, if I had to guess. So we'll mass Bengalis if we have to. Because, I mean, I need the gas for if I want more Rhinodons. But yeah, I mean, what it comes down to is our stuff just dies so fast. Yeah, we'll just make Bengalis. Let's make a group to, like, follow up with. Because, I mean, realistically, we're only at 55 supply, so... My initial attacks were completely wasted. That's not a good thing either, as you can imagine. Okay. I guess we're sitting around and waiting for this. We have to just... I will just attack again down this little area.
Transmit orders.
I could just defense matrix the first Bengalis that's making its way down there. I think if we kill this, I mean, as I've talked about this a lot in the past, but if you destroy the buildings, then the enemy will have no reason to constantly reinforce on top of you. So the key is eliminating their buildings. Because once they're gone, the enemy will stop sending troops constantly. So this constant stream of like 3 to 4 tanks that's coming will stop once the buildings are dead and we're no longer attacking buildings. So we need like 2 groups. One group that hits the buildings and one group... That's why I was trying to focus the command center. And then one group that kills the tanks. Okay, I'm pretty happy here with the amount of crap that we've got. Dr. Marko, move up.
Greetings,
Let's do
Command.
this and this and this.
Receiving headquarters.
And into the lion's den we go. And I'm kind of sending things in waves so that they don't get killed by tanks so easily. Also, just the general layout is challenging to deal with separately. There we go. I think now we have enough Bengalis. I need you all to kill these structures quickly. It's absurd. Okay, then we back up and we try to engage the tanks before they siege up. There we go. Now they're a little more spread out. We may have an opportunity. More Bengalis. Yeah, you need the Bengalis to get on top of the tanks. Ragnarsar Den. Hey, hey! We're alive! All right. So, we'll get this gas set up. Let's grab 2 more Ragnarsars to load into this gas once it's done. And let's get a Kadaran torch set up with some defense, because we can afford a ton of it. It looks like this is... Yeah, this is all good. We don't know what's up here, like down this ramp and up in this area, so that's probably going to be our next stop. Whew, okay, that's rough. Until we find their production, it's just a really, really challenging type of defense to get through. We're going to probably have to leapfrog through this map, find a little bit of resources, build more, well, Bengalis. See, the attacks really are toothless. It's just when you're attacking into buildings, they send a lot to reinforce. So unless you can have some sort of advantage, like height advantage, probably going to struggle. All right. Let's, do you have anything that's... Now let's just take one Bengalis and Scout. They're pretty quick. Okay, okay. Well, there's an expansion up there that I would like. There is also a factory. If we can kill this, that would be ideal. That means they're probably going to send a bunch of stuff, though. They're not building out of this factory, which is interesting, so this isn't their main production. Here they come. Okay, and then we're going to make Bengalis again. Honestly, I think Bengalis are kind of the key. We got more gas now, though, so we can make more Rhinodons. We're just going to queue up a ton of stuff. They'll rally up here. We want to attack into this so that we can set this base up. I don't think we have enough to do that. Oh, no, you know, we have more Rhinodons here. Let's wait for, like, one more round of Bengalis, and then we'll attack into that location. We got rid of one factory. Let's clear this out, and then we'll go for the upper left, and then I guess looks like there's a bridge here and a bridge here, and then we have to figure out how to get Dr. Marko up to where he needs to go. Okay. I think we should just save constantly, because if we just run into major disasters, we're going to have to be able to pull out quickly. Okay, good. That's done. And I see how this is connected now. So let's grab one more Rhinodon and move up here. Actually, we can make a Rhinodon den just straight up. And then we'll set up the torch and all that. Whatever we need to do to defend this. Yeah, see, and then we have defense set up and ready to push back any sort of reinforcements that come to try to stop us. Okay, now I feel pretty safe. Pushing across bridges does not make me feel great, but it's something we're going to have to do. Ragnarsar Den. And we'll get a Kadaran torch, like, right next to it.
We are under attack.
Okay, and then we'll just move more Ragnarsars up here, and all of you can transfer to this location. And the Ragnarsar Den doesn't take that long to build, which is quite nice. Okay, next stop is up in the upper left. Getting through that little area looks like it's going to be a pain in the butt. It's very hard to tell where I'm even placing my buildings. Nice. Okay, and then you all harvest. And then we will prepare to strike the next location, which we now see where it is. I think someone would go into this and think like, oh, Rhinodons seem pretty good. And they try to mass those up, but with the amount of tanks that we've seen flooding in, it's like crazy hard to do that. You need Bengalis to like sit in the front. Unfortunately, Dr. Marko has had the shit kicked out of him, so we have to be especially careful. But the defense matrix does help absorb a couple hits, at least. So let's clear this out.
We are under attack.
I can also set up defense up here instead. And in fact... Okay, I don't like that one bit. We're not going to attack over there. Let's just hang out. We need to wait for more resources at this point. Do we have any just... Ragnarsars hanging out, doing nothing? This guy? Getting lots of gas now. Which is funny, because that's exactly what we don't need. Nope. My god, the amount of tanks. It's truly uninspiring. Oh, these poor things make broodling sounds when they die. Okay. Well, we're not going in that direction. So, We need more Bengalis, and this is challenging because we're running into the point now where we're not going to be able to afford them much more. I'm trying to be a little tactical. It's just, it's hard. It's a tough thing to do. But yeah, we're going to go up here. It doesn't look like this is connected. There's also a geyser up here that we don't need, but we do need more, we need more minerals if possible. Doesn't seem like there's going to be many more. I wonder what we'll get by bringing Dr. Marko up here. If we're lucky, something really, really useful, like a Tree of Life, so that we can get some extra upgrades, maybe? Could be good. There's not that much more on this map, though, that we have to do. I don't think.
We are under attack.
Oh, Jesus. Actually, it doesn't matter if this whole area goes down. Doesn't matter in the slightest. Let it happen. Okay, great. And then more Bengalis.
Greetings, Command. Commencing. Excellent.
All right. And then we're attacking into the upper left. All of you go. We have more Bengal. We have tons of Bengalis flooding up behind this. It's just another bridge. It's where one of the command centers is, actually. So again, every little bit that we can do to stop this is good. Doesn't it look like sometimes they just miss? Like the Rhinodons miss? That's interesting. Okay, and I think we just keep pushing up in this direction. And clear this stuff out. It looks like this will give us a flanking position elsewhere. I don't have any detection. I don't have any mobile detection. Unless Dr. Marko can detect, and I'm pretty sure he can't. No. That's depleted, so I don't see much of a point in taking it. He's not sieging. Okay. Bengalis, we're going to run you across this bridge, and then we're going to flank from the other direction. Go. Haha! Tactics! This may not even work. It's worth a shot, though. We had to get across here somehow. Okay, there's also like the most tiny, there's like a tiny delay when you try to do anything with these units because they're all custom. So like when you try to move, there's a split-second delay on it. When they kill something and then change targets, there's a split-second delay. Stuff like that. Okay. So we've cleared out a lot of this. We're right where Dr. Marko needs to be. So I think let's move him up and at least get him to this area. And then we can decide what we want to do. Oh my god. Every so often they send these big wraith balls. Okay, we're alive. Let's save again because we did clear this out, and let's see if we can just get Dr. Marko to where he needs to be. We're gonna need to move a Rhinodon up here for sure. Oh, and he's dead. There must have been some enemy up there. I mean, he only had 38 HP, so I guess that was kind of expected. It just said move him to the reservoirs, and that was highlighted, so. Okay. Load this up. Bengalis, why don't you lead the way instead? Maybe there's a spider mine or something. Yep. Yep.
We have you on visual.
Not enough energy.
Let's check for more. They've been stealing my resources. All right, we need a Ragnarsar up here, like ASAP.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
And we got a crystal formation set up right away. I think this is where, this must be where Dr. Marko needs to be. Oh, it's a critter beacon. MacGuffin crystal. We have heard your call. What the fuck? The trees turn into lurkers? Oh, so much of it is just like rushing to this location. And here's the Tree of Life. Well, we need to keep that alive. Well, this is just this is just crazy silly. Okay, so all of you, let's consolidate. Consolidate the units we have, and now we have to finish this up. Please kill the tank. Okay. Okay. Well, this is something that's beyond my wildest imaginations is happening right now. We have trees. We have trees in StarCraft killing things. We also now have the Tree of Life, and we can get root worms. I don't know what that is, but I want some.
Engage the enemy.
Animal carapace, yes. Oh my god. Just truly, truly insane. And then we've got these three up here. Continue the attack, my tree brothers. This is truly something special. Get them down here. Now that we've made it to this point, I think we're relatively safe. You know what? It would have been so much easier, I think, to attack from the other direction. But whatever. Come on. I wonder what they look like when they're destroyed. Okay, now we have money, so let's make Rhinodons and Bengalis. Oh, okay, so you have two of these, and you turn them into a tree ant. What the hell? Oh, what a treat this has become. Well, these seem like excellent defensive structures. Plant armor. We also need to get whatever this tornado ability is. Let's clear this out next. Wow, these are very, very, very slow, but regardless, it's so weird. It's so weird. I think we've basically won, but I don't want to speak too soon. I assume these can't attack while moving, and I want to see what Tornado does. Okay, they definitely can't attack while moving. And they don't have an attack move. But they are still pretty strong. It looks like you can attack move with them if you select other units that do have an attack, which is good. And also typical. We shouldn't have any resource issues anymore. And we're going to set up like a shit ton of electroliths here, because this is like my new main base. And Dr. Marko's here as well, and I can't risk him, so. Alright, they're not reinforcing with a bajillion tanks anymore, so I think we're in good shape. Let's get this guy up here as well. Every tree that we can find, let's get him up here. Gonna build another one. It makes sense that you move the root worms up to where you want the trees, rather than moving the trees outright, I would say. Cool, we can make a Ragnarsar den here.
Greetings, Command.
I fully anticipate losing Dr. Marko before this is over. Well, this is definitely not what I expected, to say the least. This is not what how I expected this would go. Let's keep cleaning out whatever structures that we can find, because they keep building stuff from here. Move the trees up. Yep, and then we got the defense. Let's see if there's anything up here. Yeah, every single bit of production that we get rid of will be useful, and we can continue rallying it from this direction too. It's just there's a tank somewhere. Oh, it's right here. It's under the tree. There we go. Ooh, yeah, so the first part of this is just a big mess, trying to push through all those tanks. But once you're through them, it's not that bad. Trees! Begin to push. Again, I select the trees in like one Bengalis, and then we can auto-attack with them. Otherwise, you can't do that.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Do we want to make more Ragnarsar? Yes, we do. Okay, and we'll send him over here. All right, we're moving in. Please. Do you have any Rhinodons free?
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
You can do it, buddy. Wait, what is... What? What did I just see happen? The dream is real. Should we make more root worms? I think we just go for Bengalis. They gave us a bunch of trees. This is bizarre. This is bizarre stuff, but I am enthused about it. Get out of here.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay, we can even make more reservoirs. Be careful about your... You gotta think hard about your utility structures. Don't fuck it up. All right. Can I? I can't stress how cool this tornado ability is. I thought I would have built a lot more stuff by now, or a lot more stuff would have gotten up here by now, but I guess not. Where's my rally point messed up? No, I think it's just that slow.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
There we go. Tank is gone. This is where a lot of their production is. This is our chance. Oh, good. Yeah, once this is all cleared out, we should have a good opportunity here. The trees! They're really doing it, you know? We can always rebuild the trees. We got plenty of money now. There we go. Okay. We have even more trees over here.
Have engaged the enemy.
Yes! 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 Do it again! Okay, that's gonna be tricky to push up. This is where I think we just start spamming Bengalis again. We're back to the Bengalis spam. It will work. Tornado is T. Quick! Yeah, they're gonna die. That's okay. All right, let's get up there. Let's go with everything we've got. Let's actually save, because there's a chance that this is going to turn into a giant disaster. It certainly is. Because of our trees. Let's just destroy all this, and then we'll be able to get up there soon. We're not quite. I thought I didn't realize I had this many trees. Okay. Run, trees, run! All right, can we throw a tornado out up here? I just need my trees to get in range. Okay, there goes the tornado. Let's do another one. There it goes. Okay, and now that one of the ramps is pretty much open, we're clear to move. Quick, shoot the tornado before you die. That is incredible. Do we just have to get rid of these ramps? Oh my god, they're so challenging. There it goes, there it goes. Yeah! Oh, and I got a crash. Crap. Well, I don't know what could have caused that, but I'll have to reload, and I was a little bit further back, so I may just use cheats to get back to relatively where I am now. Right on the edge of victory, and I got that crash. You know, sometimes when you play this stuff that heavily modifies stuff, it happens. It happens. I mean, at least I would say 4 instances of stuff, of modified MPQ stuff that I've played where I've just gotten persistent crashes. That one seemed to have to do with the tornado, which is a shame because the tornado is really good and I want to make sure that I can use it. But those treants seem like really, really good, oh, that's cool. Really, really good defensive structures as well. Siddak, High Command. Dr. Marko. Professor, it is our honor to commend your efforts towards the preservation of the Siddak Republic. As you may know, our forces are spread thin in this new war. News of your valor will be a boon for morale, for both the military and our heroes at home. Prime Minister Hans. Cool. Yeah, it's too bad we got a crash like right at the end. But yeah, that was more time consuming than I expected. Really, it's just getting, once you get Dr. Marko to that area and you get all the trees, then it's like no problem. But it's getting there that's the issue. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.